Hello there, it's Valentine's Day here on New Music, and I've selected 5 songs that go into a playlist I'm calling Sad Happy Valentine's Day Playlist. These are 5 songs that I absolutely love. Some of them are some of my favorite songs ever, but unlike the normal playlist, I'm just gonna tell you about them and then you can go and listen to them in your own time. Number 1 is called Take Comfort by the Cooper Temple Claws. Cooper Temple Claws are one of my favorite bands. They are sadly inactive, and this is from their 3rd studio album, which became their last studio album, called Make This Your Own. It's not representative at all of the whole album. The whole album is brilliant, but it doesn't really sound like this. This is the softest, most intimate track by far. It's also the track I've listened to the most. I've listened to this song maybe 200 times, and the rest of the album maybe only 20 or 30 times. It's gorgeous. It has staying power. It's lovely. It makes me happy and sad. Number 2 is a slow cover of Crazy in Love by a band called Crackout. Crackout again are a British band who sadly have been inactive for a very long time, and this was recorded as a B-side to one of their singles, so even if you have some of their albums, you may not have heard this before. I'm not particularly a fan of the original, but Crackout make this song something different, and I really enjoy it. Number 3 is a track called Lick Black Gold by Union of Knives. Union of Knives, again an inactive band who only have one album to their name, a UK electronica outfit, who kind of sample a lot of different sounds. They're a bit like Royksop or Fatboy Slim in that they use a lot of session artists to make different sounds. And Lick Black Gold has become the standout track of that album for me. I love it and I listen to it a lot and I put it on a lot of different playlists. And I would definitely play it to you if you were like a girl and you were over at my house and I needed to be like, hey look, I'm deep and I listen to all kinds of things and this is kind of sad. Number 4 is called Midnight Surprise by Lightspeed Champion. Baby, into sleep, your beauty is so good to me. A few years ago, a friend of mine asked me what my favorite song of all time was, and I looked at it from a kind of statistical point of view, from an emotional point of view. I took everything that I could possibly take into consideration. I came to the conclusion that this song, Midnight Surprise by Lightspeed Champion, is my favorite song of all time. That's not to say that I listen to it all the time, or that I've even listened to it an absurd amount, but if I had to pick one song to take on a desert island with me, one song for the rest of eternity, this would be it. And that's something I would share with a partner, a lover, and it's something I would share with you even if we're not gonna, you know, make out. The 5th and final song in this video is called Louise Louisa by Mew. Mew are a self-proclaimed pretentious art rock band that I would recommend for fans of M83 or CROs or anything kind of that mixes spacey stuff with synthesizers, with ethereal vocals, with drums. I love this album. This comes towards the end of the album and it's built so amazingly to this point that it's hard not to get swept up in how big it sounds. So that's my 5 songs for Valentine's Day. Whether they make you happy or whether they make you sad, they're things that I wanted to share with you. And they're the kind of things that I would put out there as being some of my favorite songs. If I had to make a music dating video, that would be my selection, and then you could decide whether you would want to date me based on that. If you have particular songs for Valentine's Day or for dating or for love and romance in general, leave those in the comments and I'm gonna be listening to them because I have no other plans tonight. If you like this format where we give you 5 songs in a category but not as a playlist, let us know in the description as well and we will make some more because God knows I have a lot of playlists. I want to share them with you. Other than that, see you at the weekend for another new music playlist. This time it's a guest. Who do you think it'll be?